Hi everyone, Teddy Baldessar with TeddyBaldessar.com, and in this video we're looking at a series of new watches, a familiar name, but some new watches from Oris. This is the Big Crown Pointer Date family, reimagined for 2025. So if you're new to this channel, this is where we cover watches available for purchase on our website, TeddyBaldessar.com, as an authorized dealer. So in this video, deep dive on this timepiece, final points of consideration at the end, but also throughout this video, if you have further questions or looking to buy this watch, check out the link in the description down below. I'm gonna be handing this review off to my colleague, Danny Milton. He got some early access to these pieces, so he's gonna be doing all the honors here for the review today. So let's hand it off to Danny.
Now, Oris occupies a unique place in the Swiss watch industry. They're fully independent, not part of a larger group that seems to be the norm among companies of a similar size. From its founding in Holstein in 1904, Oris grew steadily through the years, introducing perhaps its definitive model, the Big Crown Pointer Date, in 1938. The watch found favor with pilots due to its oversized crown that could be easily manipulated while wearing gloves in those unheated cockpits. The large Arabic numerals and red crescent-tip pointer hand offered great legibility under less than ideal conditions, a quality that certainly didn't go unappreciated by early aviators. 90 years on, the Big Crown Pointer Date is one of their catalog pillars, with nearly 30 offerings in the current lineup, including plenty of choice in case and dial variants, and several in bronze. Today we get even more by way of choice, with 5 color-soaked dials spread across 2 different models just launched for the 2025 edition of Watches and Wonders, and right on time for the warmer weather just around the corner. So just to set the stage, what we're looking at with this new release is 2 separate models, the Big Crown Pointer Date with its central second hand, and the aptly named Oris Big Crown Pointer Date Caliber 403, which gets a movement upgrade and a small seconds display. The center seconds model is available in 3 bold new colorways, and the smaller seconds in 2 new, different dial colors for those keeping score, but we'll get to those shortly. Starting with the center seconds version, these newest Big Crown Pointer Dates keep their near ideal dimensions, with a classic 40-20 format. That is, a 40mm case diameter and a 20mm lug width. The wear experience is an easy one, thanks to a well-proportioned 47.5mm lug-to-lug and a tidy 12mm case height, including the double-domed, anti-reflective sapphire crystal. And that's with a display caseback. Finishing brings a blend of fine brushing and polishing, with a flash of bling radiating off the mirror-like bezel that serves to accentuate the bold dials. The signed Big Crown is indeed, well, big, and offers fantastic grip via its pronounced ribbing. And although the crown does screw down, water resistance is listed as 50 meters. A bit of a head scratcher, but certainly adequate to meet the pilot's watch brief. On the reverse side, the screwed-in display caseback is rendered in flat mineral for the center seconds version, and sapphire in the Caliber 403, which gains a fairly inconsequential 0.3mm in thickness due to the slightly larger movement within. All told, the case offers the ability to dress up or down between its just right dimensions and balanced proportion of finishing. The center seconds model comes standard with a new, attractive, and comfortable H-link bracelet, with brushed outer links and polished centers, again achieving a Goldilocks level compromise between casual and more formal aesthetics. The signed yet hidden clasp is well finished, with a 2-button release, and there are half links included for a precise fit. The Caliber 403 versions are available with your choice of bracelet or a willowy tan deer leather strap with a deploying clasp. If you've never experienced a deerskin strap, its texture is, well, kind of a revelation, and belies its inherent strength, which is considerable despite its luxurious feel. Now we come to the big news for the Big Crown lineup. 5 vibrant dial choices, which offer a bit of a departure for the Pointer Date models. While there may have been variations on this theme in the past, the predominant color choices have typically skewed toward deep and rich, so this is a whole new ballgame. It's not unlike the surprising launch of the colorful Rolex Oyster Perpetual versions from a few years back, with one dial being bolder than the next. The standard Big Crown Pointer Date now comes in a vibrant turquoise blue, a sunny lemon drop yellow, and a soothing lilac purple, all of which offer a carefree sense of style first seen in the cotton candy dialed Diver 65 models. The Caliber 403 small seconds versions get 2 colorways of their own, a soft herbal green, along with a rich terracotta red. It's further proof that Oris has really let down their hair as of late. And I'm here for it. Once you've settled on your own personal crayon from this colorful box, we'll discuss the dial elements common to both models, and then the differences. Both watches share the classic Big Crown Arabic numerals, in this case applied and lending some deep dimension to the dial. They're filled with Swiss Superluminova, as are the hour and minute hands, and anecdotally, the hands do glow a bit brighter than the dial elements. Dial text is somewhat reserved, a wise choice that allows the other aspects a bit of breathing room, including the railroad minute track and the outer date scale. A great thing to remember about a pointer date dial is that there's obviously no date window to tweak out the symmetry fans among us. Another bullseye for this execution is the handset choice, one that doesn't call unnecessary attention and distract us from its functionality. Simple pencil shapes for the hour and minute hands are a tasteful choice, along with the needle-like second hand, all of which are the ideal length to accomplish their given duties. The pointer date gets a clean arrowhead design, color coordinated to the dial in question, and a departure from the red crescents of the more traditional Big Crown pointer dates we're accustomed to. As far as the distinguishing points of the Caliber 403 version, we're obviously getting the small second subdial above 6, with a simple railroad track design and straight silver hand. And of course, Oris can't help but flex just a little bit with the 5 days text on this version's dial, which we'll get into in a second. But other than that, and the deletion of the 6 from the dial, the aesthetics remain the same, if not the color choices. Oris has once again broadened its palette, so get ready to taste the rainbow. Apart from the dial choices, the big point of distinction between the two models is the movement within. For the standard Big Crown pointer date, Oris utilizes the automatic 754, essentially a modified Sellita movement with the addition of a pointer date function. The movement to Sellita has become standard operating procedure in this post-acquisition world, given the Swatch Group's elimination of movement supply to outside companies, and its smart choice as a drop-in replacement for ETA. While it doesn't offer world-beating power reserve at 41 hours, the 754 has a 28,800 VPH rate, or 4 Hz, and there's just something intrinsically Swiss about the sweep of a 4 Hz second hand. The 26 joule movement hacks and hand winds, and features bidirectional winding and Inca block shock resistance. Movement decoration is clean and industrial, with the oscillating weight finished in Oris's trademark deep red. Now for the small seconds model, the Big Crown pointer date Caliber 403. And as you may have guessed from the name, this one is equipped with the Oris Caliber 403, which offers upgrades in just about every metric. First off is the power reserve, which flies past the 754 with more than 3 full days to a whopping 120 hours. The Caliber 400 movements were a game changer for Oris, with their extended reserve a remarkable feat in a 4 Hz movement. No dumbing down the beat rate here, a common method of extending power reserves from other manufacturers. The Caliber 400s are a masterclass in efficiency. On top of its staying power, the result of twin barrels and the extending mainsprings, the Caliber 403 offers chronometer level accuracy of -3 +5 seconds per day, along with elevated resistance to magnetism. Movement decoration is reserved, but well done, with a matte finish on the majority of surfaces and a partially skeletonized rotor decorated with the Oris Shield logo. The icing on the cake though, Oris offers a 10-year warranty on the movements, coinciding with a 10-year recommended service interval, resulting in substantially lower costs of ownership. Let's dig into the pros and cons, first starting with the cons. The power reserve on the standard model is a little behind some of the competition, but to be honest, it's adequate and more than fair. The water resistance at 50 meters is so-so. Will we have liked to have seen 100 meters? Absolutely, but with the pilot's heritage, 50 meters also feels right. Now the Caliber 403 comes with a substantial jump in the retail price, but given its specs, it's easy to explain why. In terms of the pros, the power reserve on the Caliber 403 version is a class-leading 5 days, and it's amazing for a 4 Hz automatic caliber. Pointer dates, in general, are awesome, full stop, nothing more need be said. And we have great dial variety here, with a different color for everyone. This is just simply a fun twist on an established Oris icon. My overall final thoughts here? I love when a watch brand has fun, especially when thinking that the pointer date has been sort of a heritage play for Oris in the past. I love that it has come back with bold dial colors, a refreshed dial design, and a new bracelet to boot. The keyword here is options. Whether or not you're looking for the technological forward thinking of the Caliber 400 or the more standard Oris Big Crown pointer date, in either situation, what you have is improvement to a known model range. And that's pretty cool to me. I think the dial colors show a lot of bravery from Oris, and I love it when a watch brand knows how to have fun. The dial design, the movement, the new bracelet, it all just works. And in my book, when we have more options and we have more fun, the watch industry is better for it, and we're better for it. So please let me know which one of these is your favorite in the comments below.
All right, guys, well, that's all we have for this video. If you did enjoy it, please give this one a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Really do appreciate that. That does help out the channel here. I don't just say that at the end of these videos. Also, if you are in the market for this watch, it is available on TeddyBallthishair.com. TeddyBallthishair.com is an authorized dealer for over 35 brands. Every purchase from our website comes with quick and fast fulfillment, dedicated customer support, and a full factory warranty for all the products that we offer. In addition to that, if you're ever in the Cleveland, Ohio area and want to stop into our booth boutique, please do so. We just opened this last February. We have 4 flagship brands in that space: Omega, Grand Seiko, Glasuto Reganal, as well as Breitling. But in addition to that, if you have any watches that you want to see on our website, reach out to us about 24 hours, 48 hours beforehand, and we'll let you know if we can bring in any of those watches from our warehouse so you can go ahead and try those on if you're in the area. But guys, thank you again so much for watching. Be well, and I'll see you all very soon.